Hi guys, it's me again. I'm here with my second video as I promised you on Monday, and today I've decided to do a what's in my bag video. So I really like watching these on YouTube myself. I think it's really fun to see what other girls carry around with them. Although to be honest, my bag's a little bit tidier than it usually would because I switched over. I was using another one a couple of weeks back and then I've switched to one of my favourite quite big bowler bags. So the one that I have is this one from River Island and it's called the Black Animal Print Pony Hair Bowler Bag, so quite a mouthful. And this I saw in River Island just before Christmas and it cost £90. Now I didn't buy it at the time because £90 is a lot of money to spend on a handbag when you've got two children who need feeding and clothing constantly. So I waited until it came down to 40 in the sale and then decided that I could kind of justify that a little bit more. So then I went out and bought it and I'm really glad that I did because I really like this bag. So it's quite big, as you can see, with the animal print on the front, which is nice and soft. And then there's a tag that says River Island in gold. Now I never used to really like gold hardware, but recently it's really growing on me, and as you can see, this is really heavy, I do apologise. This bag has quite a lot of gold hardware on it. So I use it with the two straps like this because it's easy to put over the pushchair handles or hold in my hands. But it also came with a strap like this, so you can use it crossbody. You hook it on with these two gold clippers like this at either side. I'm very sorry, I'm a little bit froggy today. Stacey's had a cold and I wonder if I'm coming down with it a little bit, so I don't feel that great. And at the moment she's performing at the Palace Theatre in a show and I'm there every night except for tonight. So I'm not really resting very much. I'm in bed late and then I'm waking up early and then we do it all again. So tomorrow night is the last night and then I will be spending Sunday with my feet up, if Nathan and Oscar and Stacey will let me. Okay, so I'm sure you'd like to see what's inside the bag now before I start babbling again like I did the other day, which was highly embarrassing. So this bag has a zip opening and it's quite big inside, as you can see. Now I do find it a little bit hard to open it and fish out what I'm looking for because it isn't very flexible, but I do like the look of the bag, so that's just something that I have to put up with. And then inside, as you can imagine, we have my purse, which is this pretty little pink leather purse. This is from Accessorize and it is quite old, and I need to get a new one because this lock here at the front, it keeps dropping off and it just doesn't look that pretty without it, and I don't like it. It's also getting a little bit worn around the hardware and the leather is looking a little bit old now. And then inside it has a section for all cards like this. I have things like my provisional driving licence and my Superdrug card, Tesco card, Boots card, which is very important, as you guys will no doubt know. I rely on my Boots card quite a lot. I usually save the points throughout the year and then treat myself on Boxing Day in the sales so I can get lots of nice goodies. I think last year I had about, gosh, £50–60 to spend, which is less than in previous years but still quite a lot when you think over 12 months at 4 points per pound. I don't want to think about how much money I've spent. And then also in this purse you have two compartments either side of the zip compartment, which has a hairdryer, change inside. I don't have much change, less than £1. And then I also like to save the McDonald's coffee cards like this, so I can get a free cup of coffee or tea. And this is what I have in money at the moment, you guys. 5 whole pounds. It's not good. Also in my bag I keep my file of facts like this because you just never know when this is going to come in handy. I have things like notes and things, but I usually use it for the diary section, which I use for appointments obviously, and then for blogging what I do is if someone sends me a product to review, I will decide how long the product needs to be tested out, and then I'll pick a day where I'm going to review it, and I'll let the PRs know and say this is the day you can expect to see the blog post, so that they're not chasing me for a review. And then I try my very best to get the review up for that day, although sometimes I do fail because life does get in the way. We're all human. We don't all have all day every day to write up a blog post, and as much as I love it, I don't want to get stressed with it, so if I can't, I don't beat myself up too much, and I try to remember to let them know that it's going to be a little bit later than expected. And sometimes I bring things forward as well. Like if I really like a product and I know that I really like it, I won't just think I'll wait 3 weeks to review this. If after 2 weeks I want to do it, I will do it, and I'll let them know and hope that they don't mind me doing it a little bit earlier. So that's how I kind of keep organised with the blog. I'm not really that organised, I guess, but it works for most of the time. I also carry around with me in my handbag a hand cream, because you never know when you're going to need one. The one that I've got in there at the minute is the Seascape Island Apothecary, I can never say that, Refresh Hand and Nail Cream. And this one's one that uses Jersey essential oils, I believe. Yeah, 100% Jersey essential oils. And then it looks a little bit like that, and it smells really good, and it's one of those that sinks into your hands really nice and fast, and it doesn't leave them greasy, and they feel really nice and nourishing. And even after a few hours, I can usually smell this on my hands. It's really, really nice. Quite zesty. To say it's lavender, it smells quite zesty. Maybe it's going off because I've had it quite a while now, but never mind. Okay, so also scent wise, we have a perfume, and the one that I'm carrying around at the minute is Vera Wang's Princess perfume, which looks like this. I really love the bottle. It's heart shaped and it has a crown for a lid, which is really, really pretty. I love it, and it smells really good too. Oh, just squirted myself in the face with that. Oops. Oh, it don't taste nice. Okay, so it smells really good, but it doesn't taste that nice. And I'm no good with scents. I can never tell you what's in them. But I have done a blog post on this, so I will link it in the information bar below. And if you want to go and have a look at that, you can do, and you can see what it smells like. I also carry, like most people, my Tangle Teaser. I have the Disco Purple version, which has got like little silver sparkles in it. And I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure you can't. I looked for a new one and I couldn't see that particular design, so I need to choose a new one. I also keep in the compartment, in the side compartment, which you're not going to be able to see because it's just pretty empty. I've just realised I also have a pen, because my Filofax diary thing wouldn't be very useful if I didn't have a pen to be able to jot things down with, so I carry a pen. In the side part, which I was going to say before, I keep my iPhone, and my iPhone has a lovely picture of my 2 children on, like this, as does my makeup bag from Bags of Love, which I've been carrying around with me lots and lots recently. Now this makeup bag wasn't really very cheap, as you can imagine, because it has got the photo of my children. This is Stacey here and Oscar at the bottom. I think it was about £35. But that was for the pink leather, not leather, is it vinyl? I'm never sure, I'm rubbish with the materials. It's for the pink vinyl-y part here, with the heart zipper, which you can see here, and then you've got your photo upload. I think it really looks so lovely. And Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter, she actually mentioned my makeup bag in one of her blog posts, so I liked that. I kind of had a little fangirl moment there where I was like, Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter's just mentioned me in her blog post. That's going to sound so awful on camera because I sound really, really strange. I don't sound like this in real life at all. So what's in my makeup bag, you're now going to ask? Well, I like to carry around two hair products. The first is a Batiste dry shampoo, just in case I'm out somewhere and I'm getting quite hot and sweaty, which I don't like to talk about, but anyway. And I can just give it a little spritz in the hair, massage it in, and then hopefully it'll soak up all the oils, and then my hair feels quite refreshed and revitalised and looks a lot better than it would do otherwise. And the second product I have in there is the Umberto Giannini, if I'm saying that right, Rock and Roll Extreme Hairspray. And I have a little mini version like that. I don't know if you can see, I'm not sure if I'm focusing or not. And this is just for any stray hairs when I'm out and about, if I have my hair up or in curls or anything like that, and I just need to give it a little spritz to hold it in place a little bit better. Makeup wise, at the moment, because I'm at Stacey's dancing show at Mansfield every night, I've picked the essentials that I'm going to use every day and then put them into this makeup bag so that I can get them really easily and I'm not faffing around, because I don't drive, so I'm catching the bus and stuff, and it's really time consuming, so I don't want any extra faff this week, to be quite honest. So first of all, we have a Soap and Glory product which I've been using, and this is the Show Good Face 2-in-1 Skin Energising Foundation and Primer, and I really do like this. My shade is a Good Light, but on camera today I seem to be looking a little bit orange, but I'm not sure if that's because it's quite warm and I've been patting on some extra powder. That could be why I'm looking a little bit extra orange. Otherwise, this is doing quite a bad job, and it's not the shade that I thought it was. And that's not good, but I don't think it is. I think it's the fact that I've put loads and loads and loads of powder on top, and maybe I should have gone for like a translucent one. So that was that one. This week I have also been using my Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, which I'm sure you'll all have heard of before, because it's quite a favourite amongst the beauty blogger YouTuber community. Excuse me, I just had a little burp there. Do apologise. That looks like that. That just basically hides any sorts of blemishes, dark circles. It's really, really good, and my shade is Fair 1, but I do believe they bought some new shades out in these, so I could be a different shade when I go back to repurchase it. Actually, I have two concealers in here as well. I have Fake Up by Benefit. I don't know why I've got two concealers. This is good for under eyes though. I really, really like this. It kind of pushes up like that. And I just really, really like it. It's really nice. For bronzer this week, I am using the Bourjois, I can never say that, which is there, Delice de Poudre bronzing powder with glints of sunshine, and that looks a little bit like that, and it smells like chocolate, which is why I like it, and it's not too bronzery, if that makes sense. I don't like it when I look really, really orange like I do today. If you can see where I've applied bronzer, I don't like it, so that one's quite subtle and it's good for contouring, and I really, really like that one. I also have my Benefit Havana blush, which looks a little bit like that, and oops, the brush has just dropped out. That's a really, really pretty blush, which I don't know if you can see, but it's quite like 4 shades swirled together to create a really nice one, and that smells really good too. This week for mascara, I've been using the Yves Rocher. I can never say any of these makeup brands, by the way, I do apologise. And this is called the Sexy Pulp Ultra Volume Mascara, and it looks a little bit like that. And I also did a blog post on this the other day, so I'll try and remember to link that below. This is about £18, but it's usually on sale around half price, and I do think it does a good job. I've been using it loads and loads and loads recently, and I don't use mascara that often, so that can only be a good thing. For my eyeshadows this week, I've mostly been using the Bare Minerals Ready Eyeshadow Duo in the top shelf, which is 2 shades called Mixology and Cognac. Let me take the brush out before that drops. Oops. It looks like this. This is Mixology and this is Cognac. And when blended together in what I like to call the sandwich effect, which is where you put one shade at the bottom and then the other shade in the middle or the crease, and then the other shade which you used on the bottom on the top, and sandwich it together. That is perfect for doing that sort of method. It's really good. And for lipstick this week, I've gone back to my trusty old favourite, which is Chanel's Rouge Coco Shine lipstick in number 54, and that's called Boy. Looks a little something like that. That's what I'm wearing today. It's quite a sheer lipstick, but I love it. It looks like that, if you can see. I love that one. I always come back to that one. It's one of my favourite lipsticks. And then I have 2 products left in there. One that I carry around is the Origin Super Spot Remover, because if you have a spot, this is just fantastic. Dries them up straight away and gets rid of them, and I can't recommend that highly enough. And another product that I can't say the name of is the Nuxe Rive de Miel. Yes, my French is fabulous, and that's just a lip balm there like that. And I find the Nuxe range really nice. It smells nice. That is the lip balm, and it looks like I barely touch that, and I've used it loads and loads and loads. It's sort of like a bit domed when I first opened it, so it's took quite a while to get down to that sort of stage. And that is everything that is in my handbag today. I do usually carry other things around, like business cards and things, but for some reason they've not come into this bag yet. And like I said before, all the receipts that are usually at the bottom have been cleared out, so that's really good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye!